Hi there, this is Darren in Car Additions. It's a Porsche 911 Targa that came to us for quite a few electrical niggles. Fuse boxes were doing funny things, lighting circuit was doing funny things. So a bit of a project. I've had it here for the last 4 months, been working on it in between jobs. So it's been a good project. As always with these kind of projects, 40-year-old car, everyone has had a go at it over the years with different immobilisers, bypassed old immobilisers, added new sort of bypass switches into control fans and things like that. So a few nasties causing a few issues. So we basically started at the top, tested what was working, what wasn't working, made a list of all of that. From there, started to investigate the front fuse box. Quite a few nasties behind that once that was bought fraud. So the decision was made to sort of advance the fuse box system a little bit with the Design 911, as you can get off their website, with their advanced blade fuse holder fuse box, which gives you blow indicators as well. It's a little bit more advanced, making it a bit more safer in the vehicle. There's one on the rear engine bay, which I'll show you as well, for the rear engine fuse box. So that was put in. Whilst that was being put in, we sort of noticed on the end, on the loom that runs front to back, a shorted out wire. So investigating further back on that, it just continued through the loom. So decision was made to remove the whole loom from the vehicle. So this involved fully stripping basically the interior of the car, the bonnet area, which is no big deal, but the fan units had to come out to gain access to the rear dash switches as well. So that's all come out, all the ducting and the heater motors, which had to come out anyway, so it's had a new heater motor in it because that had burnt out. So full loom removal, front to rear, fully investigated the loom and removed the burnt out, shorted out wire running through, which had damaged other wires. So everything was made good there and repaired using high temperature heat shrink and braided loom guard as well throughout. So that made that good, better option than buying a new one, because they're fortunes if you can get one. So this is the rear engine area with the fuse box placed in there, as you can see. So again, a lot safer for the vehicle. Whilst we was doing that, anything in the engine bay that was strange that had been put in there over the years has been taken out, basically put back totally to standard. Anything that wasn't working, like the rear motor, the rear wiper motor that is, the rear wash, the front headlamp washers, they've all been redone along with the fuse boxes as mentioned. Vehicles also had a telescopic electric aerial as well to replace the old one that was broken. The DAB radio was in it, so with the DAB blow pump radio, we've refitted that obviously as part of the build. It's had a DAB module which utilises the FM aerial as well. Basically any switch, any bulb that wasn't working is now working. All of the heater motors work, all of the illumination works. Full Cat 2 immobiliser as well with transponder. As you can see, fuel pump's running there. Vehicle starts and runs on the button as you would expect. All of the illumination working, all of the lights working, all of the fog lights working and wipers. Basically a full functioning car again, which is great because he only uses this on a daily basis. So it's not a show car, it's a daily used vehicle, so it needs to be reliable, and that is what we've achieved. So thank you for watching. Any inquiries regarding this kind of work, please email us. Thank you.